Imagine a town where crime is rampant, a place where parents teach their children to steal, to lie, and to cheat. The residents of this town know about this disturbing practice, yet they do nothing more than ask these criminal parents to stop. They don't report these parents to the authorities or take any legal actions against them. Just think about it for a moment. Isn't this a kind of foolishness? Isn't this passive intervention a paradox in itself? They are aware of the crime, they know who the culprits are, yet they choose to stand aside, hoping that mere words can change the course of a child's life. This is the scene we are going to explore today, the paradox of passive intervention, where people choose to stand by and watch rather than act against the spreading seeds of crime. Have you ever wondered who is responsible for a child's misbehavior, the child or the parent who taught him the behavior? Picture a thief who, instead of teaching his son the values of honesty and respect, schools him in the art of stealing. This is a morally troubling scenario, isn't it? A thief, by definition, takes what doesn't belong to them. Now think about the irony. The thief condemning his own child for stealing. Isn't that ludicrous? So what happens when this thief imparts the same illicit skills to his child? This parent, this thief, has the seeds of crime in his son's heart, and he bears the weight of responsibility for his son's actions. It's not enough to simply ask the thief to stop his son stealing. After all, the son is merely following the path laid out for him by his parent. A thief cannot put son in jail for stealing unless the authorities intervene. In the end, the responsibility for the son's behavior lies with his parents, who taught him to steal from a young age. Both the parent and the child can face legal consequences, including imprisonment. What happens when a child is encouraged to steal? Let's probe into the negative repercussions. To begin with, it encourages criminal behavior. Teaching a child that stealing is a tolerable method to obtain what they desire lays the groundwork for potential future crimes. A leap from theft to more grievous offenses is a slippery slope. Next, it annihilates relations. The cornerstone of any relationship is trust, and when a child steals, they gradually erode that trust. This could result in social seclusion and a deficit of significant relationships in their lives. Lastly, it's crucial to realize that both the child and the parent can be held legally accountable. The child who steals, and the parent who condones this behavior may face legal consequences, which could encompass fines or imprisonment. It's an austere reality, but one that should be into account. The possibility of legal accountability isn't just limited to the child but extends to the parents as well. It's a grave contemplation and one we should all regard earnestly. So, what can we do as parents to prevent our children from falling into such behavior? It is crucial to instill in our children a strong moral compass to guide them away from harmful behaviors such as stealing. This begins with open, honest conversations about right and wrong. We need to help our children understand why theft is not merely illegal, but fundamentally unjust. It's about respect for others and their belongings. It's about integrity, honesty, and responsibility. Principles that form the foundation of any prosperous society. Moreover, it's not enough to tell our children that stealing is wrong. We must also demonstrate through our own actions what it means to live responsibly. Let's exemplify the behavior we want to see in our children. Let's teach them that honesty is always the best policy and that their actions have consequences. Raising children to steal is a moral crime with many effects, including legal consequences for both the parent and the child. Therefore, parents should be diligent to educate their children about ethical behavior and caution them against stealing and other crimes. Beyond the family unit and local communities, what role do international communities play in preventing such behaviors? International communities have a significant role in creating, implementing, and enforcing laws against theft and child exploitation. These laws are designed to protect children and uphold their rights. They also serve as a deterrent for those who may be considering teaching children to engage in criminal activities. Furthermore, international communities are instrumental in holding accountable those who violate these laws. This includes parents who teach children to steal, and individuals or organizations that exploit children for criminal activities. The international justice system plays a crucial role in this process, ensuring that those who violate children's rights are held accountable for their actions. International communities also provide resources and support to help rehabilitate and reintegrate children who have been involved in criminal activities. International communities have a crucial role in preventing such behavior, enforcing laws, and ensuring justice, thus creating a safer world for our children. In light of all we've discussed, you may be wondering, how can we save our communities from crimes committed by these criminal parents? The answer lies in unity, vigilance, and action. Firstly, we must raise community awareness about the dangers of criminal behavior. This involves educating both adults and children about the negative repercussions of crime on individuals, families, and society as a whole. By fostering an environment where such activities are widely understood as harmful and unacceptable, we can discourage their propagation. Secondly, we must encourage reporting of suspicious activities to law enforcement. This includes unusual behavior, signs of child exploitation, or evidence of criminal activity. By being vigilant and proactive, we can help law enforcement agencies to intervene and prevent crime before it happens. Finally, we must support rehabilitation programs for parents who have engaged in criminal activities. These programs can provide them with the necessary skills and resources to change their behavior and become responsible citizens. By taking these steps, we can not only save our children but also our communities from the negative impacts of criminal parents. Together, we can create a safer future for our children and a more harmonious society for us all.